What's up, YouTubers? It's WhatTheComputer here, and today, basically, this is part 2 of checkerboard lacing. This is continuing on from part 1. Basically, part 1 was just me bar lacing shoes. You can't see them now, but I've bar laced my shoes in black because originally, if you want checkerboard, then you're going to have to bar lace your shoes in black for the white to stand out like so. As you can see, it really stands out. The white kind of bulges up, and the black just kind of stands. But I did the tutorial, I bar laced in white because I wanted you guys to actually see what was going on, because apparently you can't see the black laces at all, but they're there. You just can't see them because your shoe is black, and this camera's crappy. So I used white laces, and between videos, undid and bar laced in black. So now, this is basically part 2 of checkerboard, and you're going to need a white lace this time. So you'll need 2 laces per shoe. My DCs came with both laces, but if yours don't, you can just buy them separately at the same store. It's very common. Now this is pretty much the easy part of checkerboard. Basically all that we're doing is going up and down, weaving it up and down. That's practically it. So basically I'll start by going down on the very edge, up 1, down 1, up 1, down 1. And basically make sure there are no twists. I'll edge it all the way, and what we're going to do is pull the lace so that you're going to grab both ends and have them even and just pull like we did with bar lacing. And it's a little bit twisted, so I'll just undo that. And you're going to have them evenly laced. And now what you're going to do is just basically just keep lacing. In fact, skip that part. What you're going to do is you're going to stretch the lace out like a lot. So there's the end of it. Stretch it out to about the end of the shoe and stretch this to there. Now you're going to take the other really long lace and you're going to just keep weaving. Now notice at the top I've gone down. So on the next row I'll just go up, down, up, and pull it tight. And so now I have that. Okay, pull them very close. If you notice, I have 3 rows on this. I have 8 rows, not 3. Where to come up with that? I have 8 rows of bar lacing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 8 rows if you include the black. 4 rows of white. Originally I had like, I don't know, 2, so it was kind of hard. But anyway, you'll just keep on doing that. Like I said, I had over, so I'm going to start back from under and over and under and over and under. I know it looks really bad right now because it's not tightened. You can kind of see the gaps. I know that will happen when you're first doing it. I thought it would stay like that when I was doing these. As you can see, the white looks a little bit bigger and stuff. But once you've gotten it all tightened and stuff, I'll show you how to tighten it at the end when we're all done weaving. It'll look a lot better. It looks kind of big right now. But just finish up lacing, or weaving in your own special way that I'm teaching you. It's like a teacher in school, the good school, the good school. But anyway, over, under, over, pull it tight. See, it's starting to look a little bit better now that we've kind of gotten into it. Over, under, no. It's over now, so we go under, over, oh, under, there's one more, there, twist, big time. Okay, see, it's looking a little bit better. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. I aim for 8. It's actually, when you do it 8 and you have small shoes like me, like I had, it's going to be really jam-packed. As you can see, 6 doesn't look as good. The tighter it is, the better it will look. Right now it looks okay, but as you can see, 8 looks a little bit better. So we're going to squish this in all the way at literally the side here. As you can see, I'm kind of making room for the next row. And doing this will actually make the shoe tighter, which will result in closer checkerboard, which will result in better looks. So yeah, it's the more rows you have, the better. You want to go for the maximum rows on the shoe. It will be harder to fit the lace through though, but it's worth the result and the weight sometimes. Okay, this is probably one of the crappiest I've ever done. Okay, right there. Now one more lace. These are getting really big. I'm probably going to have to tighten them. That looks a lot better tightened. Okay, so one more. I'm gonna have to scoot it over even more. Each little lace. There we go. Now, over at the very edge right here, right when they're going in, and I hit an over, which is okay. Doesn't really matter what you hit. There we go. So, I might have been able to do a little bit more, but right now they're really loose, and as you can see, one is little, one is huge. It goes all the way down to, see, I can fold it completely over and it still be longer. That's how long it is. Okay, anyway, what you're going to do is, as you can see from part 1, you have this little strand right here from where you put him in the inside out. You may not be able to see it, but it's right there. If I pull on it, you may be able to see it now. This little strand that connects it to the last. What you're going to do with the lace is stick it in that and pull it. Pull on this and pull on the black as tight as you can. This will result in tight checkerboard, which I said is going to result in good looks. The bigger the shoe, the more holes, the better, because it looks really small right now, but it results better when you put the shoe on. And you're going to do the same with that, this little strand right here. You're going to pull on it. As you can see, it shortens this, because that's where it comes out. You want to stick this huge long lace in it, as tight as you can. And as you can see, it looks just a little bit better. If you want to tighten stuff like that, what you're going to do is you're going to grip this little part where it's connected there, and you're going to grip this little part now. Because now you got to tighten that, and now you got to tighten that. Now you got to tighten that. Now you've got to tighten that. Now you've got to tighten that. Pull it. There you go. As you can see, it actually feels really good too. But that's pretty much it. Now what you'll do is you'll just stuff it in. Just take the tongue up and stuff this in behind the tongue like that. And there you go. So when you slip it on, you'll just have this big lump. You'll feel like you have a big lump in your shoe right there. Right in that little area. So anyway, once you put this on, it looks a lot better. I'll have to tighten that up and loosen it up some ways and some ways not. As I said before, it looks better when you've got it, as you can see, when you've got it tightened and on your shoe. Looks really good, I think. Let me tighten some ends up. And there you go. That's pretty much checkerboard. That's it. I know this video was long, but thanks for watching anyway.